We're cracking open a nice cold beer.
Cracking open a cold one today here at House of Her.
Just kidding. Now I'm going to do it. Ready?
ASMR.
And it goes all over her couch. I'm kidding.
And she still hasn't opened it yet.
I got it.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
You didn't want to clink?
No, I wanted them to hear it. Let's clink over here.
Okay, I'll clink for us.
No, I want to be part of it.
Okay, wait.
Go.
Woo! Hold on, taste test.
Taste test. Can this ever be bad?
This is so fucking delicious. Burbujas refrescantes. That's my new word.
Here, starting our episode with a great bottle of Topo Chico for those of you who are not watching, but you definitely heard that ASMR.
And you know what? We have these amazing bottle openers that Topo sent us. They're yellow, they're metal, they're like amazing quality.
I was gonna say they're very hard.
They fit right into your wallet. Riley has.
I'm gonna be opening.
Well, you know what?
But I will be opening Topos wherever I go.
I said bottle opener. I didn't say beer opener. First of all.
What other bottle am I opening besides a Topo and a beer?
Well, you're not even opening. You'll open your husband's beer. Your Mexican husband needs a beer at all times.
Yes. This is what I needed.
Anyway, Riley literally fit this in his card holder.
Cute.
Boom. So if you're just after work going to happy hour, boom.
It's really cute.
It's really cute.
This is a Mexican brand, but the colors are really giving Brazil. Let me just say.
That is so true.
Right? The green and yellow.
It's giving like Guaraná.
Guaraná?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's just like really aligning. It's really aligning with the vibes.
Well, I'm obsessed that we have Topo on here today. Topo Chico has asked us to sponsor them. Or asked us to sponsor them. Yep. Topo Chico is now going to be featured on every single episode of House of Her because we're obsessed with them. And they...
Only drinking Topo from now on.
Forever and ever. We're like athletes. Like we're only allowed to be caught drinking this water.
This is like a fun Mexican water, you
Yep,
know?
because we're fun Latinas way. So
Ooh, it's getting hot in here.
let's get into this today. I actually have so much I want to talk about for this week in the house.
Okay, let's hop into this week in the house, please,
Yeah.
and then we'll go into our topic of the day, which for those of you who want to know, it's more wedding talk, all right? But it's some fun stuff. So let's go in. What do you want to talk about this week? What's going on in your house?
Okay, this is what's going on. I started Heated Rivalry last night.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's kind of slow.
So,
I'm kind of boring in the beginning.
okay, here's the thing. I kind of was like, whoa, this show just like really got into it. Like,
It does.
I'm saying that because it actually just starts and they're like just talking. Like the first scene, I'm like, did I skip something? Do you remember how it starts?
I don't, but I just know that
They're outside and he's smoking a cig.
Yes.
But they immediately are just like talking outside. And I'm like, what, did I miss something?
No, that's the part that I don't like of the first few episodes, that it kind of just like starts and then it goes like 2012 to 2014 or whatever. Just like
Yeah,
skips
it keeps
some
saying
time
like
and you're
6 months later, 6 months later.
like, wait, nothing even happened. So are you telling me so much time has passed? Do you know what I mean?
Yes. No, literal. It's,
I'm just like, this is kind of stupid. That's why in the beginning I was like, this is kind of just...
I guess it's trying to show that they like are advancing their hockey career a little bit.
It is, and also at the end you'll see that this whole thing actually has been years.
Like their relationship.
Well, just like the time that they've like known each other.
Right.
That's why it's like always skipping 6 months, and 6 months, and it's just kind of like you'll see that throughout.
Yeah. Okay. So I started it last night.
You're looking
and
at me like I ruined something for you, but I did.
because she always motherfucking ruins every single thing I've watched besides Stranger Things, pretty much. Somebody else did ruin Stranger Things for me, but that's
never be me.
fine. We can talk about Stranger Things too, because I finished. Anyway, this episode is like literally never going to get into the topic of the day.
Because this is like a rush episode.
Oh my God, rush hour. Okay. This Topo Chico has me feeling nice. It's like a little coffee, but it's like 4 p.m. So I feel buzzed off the taupe.
Exactly.
Okay. You're
So
like,
we're watching
shut the
Wuthering
fuck
Heights
up.
today, so we need the buzz.
So true. Let's go.
Listen to this like sex things, like Heated Rivalry, Wuthering Heights.
Not us blacking out before Wuthering Heights. Also, is it withering or wuthering?
Wuthering Heights.
I know, but I say withering. Withering away.
I don't know what I just said.
I don't know either. Anyway, okay, Heated Rivalry. It took me a while to start, mainly because I was finishing Stranger Things, but people, I feel like it started off with like, oh, hockey gay porn, no one's gonna watch that. And then slowly but surely, every single person that I know has watched it already. And it was like one by one was like, yeah, no, you have to watch it. Yeah, no, you have to watch it. And then everyone was just like hooked on this shit.
Yeah.
And now I feel really left out and behind because I like see things on social media and I'm like, who are these guys? And you're the one that told me. You're like, oh, it's the guys from Heated Rivalry. And I'm like, oh, hot. Now I have to watch because I feel really left out from just like what's going on in pop culture.
Funny, since you're so not into like usually watching pop culture things. I can't believe that
I want to know who's who.
Things spoiler before finishing it, considering there was so much out there.
What would have been the spoiler though? Spoiler alert, I suppose.
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Literally everything, and everyone posting their theories of what they thought was going to happen, and just even talking about Vecna, like you didn't even know who Vecna was.
True.
Like until you get to season 4. So it would have ruined, leading up to it.
Yeah, that's true. So. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm into Heated Rivalry. Like Riley got home from the gym and I had to turn it off because it's not his vibe. Right. Which is kind of annoying because now I'm just like, okay, don't come home anymore.
Like Ricky was like, don't play that in front of me. But like one day he like saw me watching it and like his eyes were peaked.
He was wondering.
But he was like, take this shit off, Gio. But I'm like, but I know you're kind of watching because it's more than just like the sex scenes. You know what I mean? Like the storyline gets interesting. So then he was kind of interested because the storyline was good.
No, I had to like turn it off because Shane like gets to breakfast with his or lunch with his parents and I'm like, wait, what's about to happen? And then it was like about the plot. It wasn't even about them boning.
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
All right, well, that's like the biggest thing happening. I also got this really cute necklace that I'm kind of addicted to. Has a little like cross. Jeez. Oh,
what?
Ash Wednesday was yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what? Lent is what's going on right now.
Okay. This is like so not my thing, so please.
Can't eat steak on Fridays. Technically, I'm supposed to like only eat really one meal on Fridays. I never really do that. I'll try my best. But Lent is giving pre-wedding bod. And it's giving Jesus. Anyway, skinny. So that's what's going on. I'm not sure what I'm giving up for Lent. I've been trying to make it like very spiritual and like I want to stick to something spiritual rather than like chocolate or alcohol or like whatever. Like alcohol could be a good one because I guess it can bring you a lot of clarity. If you're just not drinking, you would know. You're just like always so clear.
Nice.
But I'm not necessarily, I drink like once a week usually, so I don't know like how hard that will be for me. You know what I mean? I want it to be a little bit more difficult, like no complaining, like literally not one complaint can exit my mouth, even though I complained today about my car being 40 minutes late. See, already failed. I'm gonna have to ponder. It's okay.
Well, let us know once you figure it out.
I will let you know.
Okay,
I could go on forever, so it's your turn.
No, it's so okay. I just like need to share like what's been going on my mind. Like I don't know, like I'm like really into like so funny because you texted me something about this earlier, but I'm like really into like mediums. Lately.
I'm gonna drop our bottle cap every time something crazy.
I'm so into the vibes of mediums lately, and I don't know why. And I don't have anyone I can speak to on the other side. I think it's so
well, it's not always about that.
No, it's not. But the whole concept of it, and I'm so intrigued by it. And I've been listening to so many podcasts, and I just bought the book, which I'm going to start. Many masters, many lives, many lives, many masters. And I think it talks about like that connection with the spiritual world. Not only that, I think it might touch into past lives. That's what I heard, and that's why I wanted to buy it too.
It's totally about the afterlife.
Like, really, I don't want to say I'm into that, but like I'm very intrigued and curious about this right now, and just like asking for signs from God, which I know we've spoken about.
Yeah.
But I think it's like such a cool little trick that we have like in our sleeves that people like don't believe in, and like, that's really sad if you don't believe it because it could be such a fun game for clarity. It's not even a game, but like it could be. You know, it's like show me a sign, show me a bumblebee, show me a butterfly if I need to do this.
Can you tell us like what signs you've been asking for?
Oh no.
So it's about you're pregnant.
No.
Okay.
But I'm just like so into the vibes.
Okay, I want to practice again. I need some clarity on a few things, so I will be.
You should be asking. Damn, it is hot.
It's hot, right? Well, I make it warm for you. Now my hands are like inflamada. Like I'm like hot. Armpits are dripping. I lasered my pits today too, and you know how they get extra slimy after laser.
Basically not to sweat after.
Oh, perfect. Thank God we live in this city. Also, like I had a good clarity moment. I'm not sure what it means. I don't know what I want it to mean, but I was driving over the Julia Tuttle admiring how gorgeous today was in the ocean.
It really is.
And I looked down at my gas mileage and it said 444.
Oh, yeah. I'm super into seeing, like, okay, I'll tell you actually one thing. I've been seeing 666 a lot. Listen,
scared.
It's not the number of the beast, honestly. It's just like, it keeps reminding me. It's like.
Did you say the beast?
Yes, because when I look it up, it says like, oh, this is the number of the beast.
Mr. Beast.
Or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
It's like
the
devil. But they also say that there's two sides to every coin. It's just like, you know, it's a reminder to like ground yourself and not be like material or like have expectations. And like I do have like a lot of those things, I think, for my goals. Sometimes I'm a little too attached to the goals that I want, and I think it's a constant reminder, like
financial goals,
or like what I want, or like even if it's just like we've talked about it, like remodeling the house. It's just like I am a little attached to like what I want, and I feel like it's a constant reminder, like it's okay, you don't need to have that. Not that I don't need to have it, but like everything in its timing. Like don't be so attached to the outcome or like when it'll happen. So I feel like that's a constant reminder of that. I also have been seeing 444. And how crazy is this? I was walking in New York City this past weekend, and
New York City,
and I was walking like through kind of like the West Village going to Tribeca, kind of on that street, like in between the one that's like on the West Side Highway and like whatever, the street that like I don't really walk down all the way.
Yeah.
But I walked it with Ricky once, and I saw this huge like graffiti thing of a face with like 3 eyes. And
graffiti. Yeah.
And it's giving third eye, you know?
Of course. It's actually exactly giving that.
Exactly. And I'm like, interesting, cool, the third eye.
Yeah.
Which we all have, you know, third eye chakra. And then like we one day like got tacos at Chelsea Market, and then we were like, let's just like go for a walk. And we kind of started walking. It was like 8 p.m. We were like, let's just walk all the way down to the One World Trade Center. So we literally walked for 2 hours. Like
that's like FIDI.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, like we just went on a super long walk since we kind of ate like early dinner, and we didn't want to go home.
That's so nice.
And then we like find ourselves back on the street, and I walk by it again, and I'm like, this is so interesting because I've never walked by here. And then I'm like, whatever. Like, obviously, I mean, it felt interesting to me. You know, that's when you see a sign, you're like, I notice it again. I feel like
like I'm sure Ricky didn't notice.
Like he doesn't give a fuck that there's 3 eyes, and I'm like, interesting. A second time. Then I don't know what happened the third day. We went for a walk again, and I found myself again on that street for a third time, and it's 3 eyes, and it's the third eye. So I was like, see, these are signs. Like I think they're signs. So I'm just like, okay, does that mean like my intuition's super strong? Does that mean like I should like really be trying to connect to myself? I try to look up the meaning. It really is just like the third eye. It just really means like I think it's really just like intuition and how that. But it's just really interesting that I saw that. And also,
I think you are very intuitive,
and the vibes that I'm feeling lately, and like being into the medium. And I was like, that's so interesting that I've walked New York a million times, and I walked the West Side Village and the West Side Highway and Soho and all these areas. And like, what are the odds that I would walk by and notice it like 3 times? I've never done that before, and it's huge. Like that must have taken a while to paint. So like, I don't know when they did this, and I was just like, okay, well that's an interesting sign. Hopefully my intuition's really good and guiding me in this new fire horse, which we'll talk about next week.
Wow.
So,
I mean,
I'm into the signs. I'm into the vibes.
I'm kind of at a loss for words right now. Also, like, did being there with Ricky at all make you want to move there? Like the fact that you're just like, we just like got dinner and then we went for a 2-hour walk. Like that's just so nice. Like we could never do that here.
So nice. But
like
literally while I was there, I was like, I could never live here again.
It's too exhausting.
It's too much. I don't want to leave my house. That's the problem.
But then you do leave for hours. I'm saying like New York in general, not you.
You do leave for hours, but when I'm there, like what I like is like I like going out for walks, but realistically you're not doing that every single day, especially like if you're like working and like doing things. But I just feel like I just want to stay home. It's cold. I don't want to go out. I don't want to buy groceries. I would never buy groceries, honestly. I would think I would do Instacart all the time. And it's
I mean, how do you do that?
It's so difficult to get reservations, but like everything's always booked, and it's just
here too, babe.
Yeah, but here, like I know that I can just like kind of still pop in some places, or I have
like tropical Chinese.
I don't know. I just feel like there, it's like everything's like so much more intense.
Yeah, no, I agree, but I just sort of feel like it's like that here too, and you're not even able to like walk into multiple places.
I don't feel like it's so intense here.
Okay.
But maybe because I'm more comfortable here, and there it's just like, I don't know, I just like want to stay home.
Yeah.
I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
And I just imagine like having to leave if you have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I like it for like vacation.
It is crazy that you just like have to walk everywhere. Like to go to the gym, to go here, to go to the grocery store. I don't even walk to the Whole Foods. That's like a 10-minute walk away. Because I don't want to travel back with all that shit.
Exactly. That's what I would do when I lived there.
Right. Oh my God, no.
We have to get into our episode.
Oh my God, I'm not ready.
Do you have anything else to share?
Well, I want to talk about the mediums for a second.
Okay, so tell me why you were so intrigued by that.
Well, it's funny because when I texted you, I was going to follow up, but I was driving and I wanted to text you and be like, are you into that? Or do you find that to be like brujeria vibes? Like
psychics?
Yeah.
Or mediums?
Like
the same. They're different.
They are different, but like both.
I would say like, I'm not into the psychics though.
Okay.
But I don't want to know my future.
I don't either, but
I think it influences you and your choices.
It does. When we talk to Eleanor, sometimes she says tidbits that we're not asking for that are interesting.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
That I'm just kind of like, all right, like if you felt called to tell me that, because usually these people, they don't just say things out of their ass. I feel like when you have that gift of connecting with that world and sharing with you, like you're literally just being like a translator.
Sometimes I like ask her things though. And she's like, and I'm not telling you. No,
like, I ask things too.
Yeah, sort of. More just like, what am I doing with my life?
Okay, but
and she's like, you're fine.
Okay, but that's a different question. That's not like, when am I, like, it's not like what's gonna happen with me and Riley and what do you see, like if you were dating and you're like, are we gonna get married? Like, you know,
right.
You're not like really trying to find out your future in that sense. Do you know what I mean? Like let things happen as they happen.
I do know what you mean.
So I just think that they are meant to like channel this coming from the light to a place of sharing.
And so
if they feel called to tell you something like, oh, blah blah blah, and it's kind of like a hint of something that could happen in the future, then I feel like it's kind of okay. But I'm not going with the mindset of like, tell me everything's gonna happen this year. Even in astrology, it's like, it's also like, it's things that could happen. The energy is there. It doesn't mean it will happen.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
and I don't want to be so attached to thinking like this is what's gonna happen, and then because I've had people tell me things too, and I'm like, well, my life's gone in a completely different direction.
Really?
So I don't like.
Such as what?
Like that I'll tell you later. But,
okay.
but I'm just like, I don't know if I want to believe that or not. Do you know what I mean? So I think it gets in your head.
I agree. Okay. The last question. So you're saying you like mediums because you want to connect with the other side.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting.
But you don't really have anyone to connect to?
No.
Can you chat my mom?
Maybe I will.
Might as well. Okay. I've been thinking about Marissa as a medium. That fucking medium she talks to.
Ricky's dad. Nice to meet you.
You know what? You should. That chat to Ricky's dad.
Yes.
First of all, I can't believe I just realized that Ricardo's last name is 2 words.
Yes.
Because when you're looking on Instagram, obviously it can't be. And so in my phone, like I think I just put it as like Dupont.
No, it's
1.
Please separate that on your phone now.
I did.
Yes.
I was really concerned about it. Okay. You know what? Let's get into the episode. Oh, God, we can just talk about this all day. But whatever. This episode is truly about how wedding prep has just gone way too fucking far. It's gone bonkers. It's gone bananas, and it's just, I don't even know what's going on. Buck wild. We have like a stallion of a wedding prep to do. Right, so literally addicted to the fire horse. We all turned Chinese overnight. Here's the thing about weddings. Everybody has an opinion. And I'm really over it. Like, people will ask me.
I want to know who has an opinion on your wedding. Like, friends, family, like everyone.
Certainly family.
Yeah.
Certainly family. And sometimes I just say things and they give their opinion. I'm like, I actually didn't ask if you liked that or not. It's so funny.
Do you think that, like, you would give your opinion if someone was sharing things with you?
If somebody asked? No.
You know, yeah, you got really good at
absolutely
You're just
not.
kind of like silent.
Exactly.
Until I'm like, what do you think?
Yeah. Because I'm not just going to like, maybe you don't give a fuck what I think, you know?
True.
So everyone's going to have an opinion, and well, this actually has nothing to do with what I was going to say next, but I just wanted to get that off my chest clearly. Here's the funny part about recording today. I posted an Instagram story of me talking yesterday, and a girl, our friend who's been on this podcast, Sarah, was like, oh my God, your skin looks amazing. And my skin looked amazing because I had the TikTok beauty filter on it, because I filmed that for TikTok and then put it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, wait, this has the TikTok beauty filter. Like, there's no secrets going on here. Like, she was like, tell me your secrets. And I was like, I can tell you what I do, but this has a beauty filter on it. Right. And then we just kind of got into the convo about wedding prep. And I was like, but if you want to know what I do for my skin, like, it's this and like hydrofacials. Like, I just told her Skin Better Science is what I use, hydrofacials. And she had posted a story of her, and it was like a lot of like thoughts around her head. Did you see it?
No.
It was a really cute story, and I told her, I was like, I loved your story. And one of them just said, it was like, in my bridal era, getting in shape for that, whatever that means. And I was like, literally whatever that means. Like, what does that fucking mean? Because sometimes I'm like, oh, I still have time to like get in shape. And I'm like, what am I like, you know what I mean? Like, I work out
for what? Like, what is the shape?
What is that goal? Like losing more weight, like being skinnier? Like, I don't know, you know, like, cause if I didn't have like a wedding,
like you would just be yourself.
I would just be myself.
Right. Like you would just keep things the way you're being.
And you just think of like all this pressure of like taking pictures and whatever, and like you're going to show your kids, but like this is a very random example, but I think about Kim Kardashian actually, like her at her wedding, she looked so fucking stunning, but like she looks even more stunning now. You know what I mean?
Well, I think everyone looks more stunning after their wedding.
I know, but I'm just thinking like her kids are like seeing that, but then they're gonna see her pictures from her 40s and be like, whoa, fuck, you like glue up in your 40s actually. And it's kind of just like, what is that day? Like, just be yourself.
It's also like when you see pictures of like your mom getting married or my mom, and you're like, what the fuck were you wearing? What was that haircut? And what were those puffy sleeves?
Yeah, it's like our daughter is gonna be pissed anyway.
So it's just kind of like, you're gonna be cute, but like, what was the fashion back? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Even then it's like, and in the moment, like, yeah, maybe you look great, but like even looking back, you're kind of like, oh my God, like that's a crazy time.
Yeah. And I feel like you were such a good example of your bridal era because you truly did nothing. You maybe did a few more skin treatments. Like, okay, that's understandable.
Again, it's just like you start to think like, what else could I possibly do? And I'm just going to start doing all these things and spending all this money just to like, I don't even know, like look like a slightly better version than what I look like now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's really not going to change your face that much.
No. And I actually have like a really embarrassing truth, but like this is what this podcast is about. Pia Baroncini, who I fucking love, and she's so honest all the time, which I also love. And she says that she like wants to have a third baby and she's not having it. She basically was saying like, I'm not going to do anything about like this extra skin on my tummy until after my third kid. And she was like, and after my third kid, I'm getting M-Sculpt. And I'm like, okay, sick. She's also like about to be 40. And I was like, should I get M-Sculpt before my wedding? Like that literally went through my head. I Googled like how much M-Sculpt, like all those things actually happened. And then I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, well, I don't even know what M-Sculpt is. All of a sudden I see one person come online to talk about it and how they looked when they've done M-Sculpt before. And I'm just like, oh my God, I need to do that for my wedding. Like, no, I don't. Like,
it's just crazy because it really is just a day.
And it's like, I'm going to be paying thousands of dollars for that.
Well, yeah, I just like don't know why there's so much pressure.
When the day is already thousands of dollars.
If you're going to want to do it, like then do it because you want to do it like for your life, you know, like because that's what you want to do. But I don't think it's so much like around this time.
Yeah.
Why is there so much emphasis around our appearance?
Because all social media.
Yeah, honestly, like if people weren't posting and taking so many pictures, like
I know. And it's like so many brides I have talked to have been like, I got it. I lost so much weight before my wedding.
You look unrecognizable. And then they're constantly actually comparing themselves to like photos of them on their wedding, and they're really upset. Because they went to extremes to get to that heard of like
point.
Mothers who get really into shape as the mother of the bride.
That's really crazy.
That's crazy.
Your mom was probably like eating extra bread before your wedding. Of course.
But like, it's extra bread. But it's just really crazy how you know what, that from the mothers saying, now that we talked about it, it just like people are seeing so many people that they also haven't seen in so many years that they want to show up as like their quote unquote best selves. And like show off, like, this is my daughter. I look amazing too, by the way.
It's so true.
And it's kind of just like a showing off thing.
So
then they're gonna run into you at the grocery store a year later and be like, oh.
Like, oh, hi.
Yeah, it's just like, I think it's like, there's so many also like dresses and styles and hairdos and makeup that you can do that just flatter you.
Yeah.
That like, just do that. As long as do you know what I mean? Like, you don't need to lose so much weight. Like, then just wear something that like looks amazing on your body. Like, there's so many different styles. I just don't know why people feel so much pressure to change themselves.
Right.
To look more flattering. Like, to who?
Well, how do you feel as a guest attending my wedding? Are you like, I need to look fabulous?
I do need to look fabulous.
Well, you always do.
For many reasons. Because number one, I always look to look fabulous.
Right.
But like, you know, I look fabulous.
Yeah. But do you feel pressure?
So much pressure.
I think I felt pressure for your wedding. You were also like the first wedding I ever went to. I was like the maid of honor. Like I just felt, and by the way, I fucking hated how I looked.
With like a good professional makeup artist, a good hairdo, we'll figure it out, and a nice dress. Like we'll get it.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I'm not freaking out.
Yeah,
I think you
about myself.
Yes. How do you feel?
I mean,
you're like in this. You're in the trenches right now.
I think I just like, I don't know how I feel. I keep like going back and forth. I'm also like still so far away. Like maybe ask me 4 months before how I'm feeling.
But like, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I've actually gained weight since my wedding.
Really?
Like not trying.
Like, how much weight did you gain?
I'm like lifting more, now I'm doing 3 times a week training.
Okay, but did you gain like muscle?
Yeah, probably.
I'm
saying I look a little different.
Well, I think you look amazing.
No, I look great.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's just like I wasn't even preparing, and like your body's gonna change anyways. Is my point.
Oh yeah, it
so it's
totally
just kind
is.
of like, who cares? Like.
I know.
As long as you feel good, I felt good then. I feel good now. Like,
yeah.
And my body's changed. That's my point.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, also like me, again, I chose my dress like based off of my body type, where
it's gorgeous.
Thank you. If I like, nice. I'm not gonna gain 10 pounds.
Ricky that it's gorgeous.
That's really nice.
That you look stunning.
That's really nice of you. Even if I were to gain 10 pounds, which I'm not going to, like if I were to gain or lose 10 pounds, I think I would kind of look the same in this dress. And I chose it particularly to accentuate my best features. And that's all I'm going to say.
But I feel like
and cover the ones that I don't like.
But I feel like that's like what we need to do, like regardless. Like that's also how we dress on a night out. Like that's how we dress on our day to day. Like I'm not gonna wear a pencil skirt. And, like this super
you're not.
bodycon, like those little dresses Alex are all like I don't know, like even if like you just don't feel comfortable, I feel like that's how we should be like all the time.
Yeah, and same.
Why I think people freak out like just during this time. Like we should always be doing that.
No, it's true. And even like I know I'm gonna want to, or my dress for my welcome party and like my after party. Like I'm not gonna wear a mini dress because I don't like my legs all the time in pictures. Right. So I want to wear something that like no matter the angle, like I'm gonna look good.
And you feel good.
Yeah,
that's the most important.
Yeah,
but you're not trying to change yourself.
No, I'm not gonna ever have like thin pencil legs. So like we
need to talk about when you like. Just all the things and the temptations and all these things. And you went to your derm.
Yeah. Okay. So I went to my derm, who I love. She's amazing. And, I've been having not anymore, but I had a crazy like skin situation, whatever.
Skin looks great.
Thank you. So I go to my derm and, like, I kind of like fuck with her because like we've known each other for a while. I'm like, all right, so like, what are all the things I can do before my wedding? Oh, she starts listing them. Okay. I have them written down here. She's like, you can do the Pico Way, $750. With that, we can add the gloss.
What is Pico Way? I've never heard of that.
I don't even remember. It's something like for the face, whatever. Then we can add the gloss treatment. I don't remember how much that was into the Pico Way. Then we can do Soft Wave, which she told me will get rid of my double chin entirely. I was like, oh, perfect. Wasn't even worried about my double chin. Cool. And then to do like PRF injections in my face, which I've been wanting to do that for a long time. And I actually am going to do that in May. And that's another $800. So imagine if I were to say yes to all these things, and you have to do them multiple times.
No, that's so
literally
crazy.
Like, it's crazy.
Because not only are you like just doing a bunch of shit to your body and to your face, like now you're also like you have this financial burden of having to do this thing multiple times. It's like $800 every time, and you got to do it again. Like, honestly, I think that also less is more. So I just feel like leading up to my wedding, I was doing facials like once a month almost, and I bought new products and I was trying Skin Better, and my face was constantly breaking out in the same fucking place on my cheeks. So it's like you would always see it. And I remember it would bother me so much. Like it was just like over and over and over again. Like literally even the weeks like leading up to my wedding, and like thank God it cleared up. Like the day of my wedding, like my skin was great. Like God was really with me that day. But like it's just like you're also like trying to do so much, and also maybe it literally is too much. And then after my wedding, I was just like, oh my God, like I'm gonna give it a break. And then a few months later, I stopped using the Skin Better products because I thought that those were the best, and they were expensive, and I was like, they have to work, because I just feel like just because they are expensive and really good, that they would work for my skin.
Right.
And then I stopped, and like I feel like it was still kind of congested my cheeks, but then it kind of started going away. And like I don't know if you've been noticing, but my cheeks are a lot better.
Your skin looks great.
I haven't been getting constantly, so I'm just kind of like I haven't been doing facials as much. I haven't been using these super expensive products anymore, and it's just like I was doing all that kind of like prepping for my wedding, but now I'm doing less.
Yeah.
And my skin looks better. So I just feel like sometimes less is more when you're overdoing it.
Yeah, I agree.
Stressing about it, and that's also probably causing
100%
breakouts in my case. But I just feel like when I started to do less, like it got better.
Yeah. And that's why, like you said, you have to do things that like you actually want to do, like not for this occasion, which is why it's like, okay, I've been wanting to do PRF for like almost over a year, probably.
And do it in May, like when you have time.
Right, to see.
You don't like it
exactly. That's why like I'm not doing anything right before my fucking wedding.
No. Don't do Botox for the first time in front of you.
No.
And like right before your wedding and stuff like that. Because like what if you don't like how it comes out, and then your phone.
Exactly. And then it's like you start doing all those things out of fear of like what if I don't look good enough? Like, let me add this. And it's just like you have to like kind of draw the line somewhere.
Yeah.
And
I promise you, like, you're gonna be in your wedding dress, you're gonna be in your wedding vibe, and like you're gonna be radiating regardless that day because it's your fucking wedding.
And everyone's gonna think you look stunning.
Exactly.
Regardless.
So it's just kind of like,
yeah,
that's it. And you're gonna have makeup on anyways, and your hair done. So
yeah.
it's like, and your photos can always be edited. Like, seriously, like,
yeah.
So you don't need to maybe all like go through this whole process when you'll be fine.
Yeah. And for any other brides listening, something that really helps me, and something that my fiance tells me literally every day if I'm like down in the dumps, body image or skin or whatever, he's like, Kat, you literally like could not be doing anything more. Like, you work out every day, you eat like 80-20, like what else do you want to do? You know, it's like you're already living a really healthy lifestyle. Like, unless you want to go to like to a crazy extreme and like literally not be able to live your normal life.
Yeah.
Then what else are you supposed to possibly do? I go to sleep early. Like, I treat my body really well. And that's the most important thing. A little story I wanted to end on is I went to visit my friend Sophia, who just had a baby in December. And I'm just like, all I want to hear about is like her birth story and the baby and everything.
I need to know all the details.
And we were talking for so long about it. And I could have asked, we could have talked about that all the time, the whole time. And she was like, but I want to hear about you. Like, I want to hear about wedding planning. And I literally am holding her baby and I'm looking at her and him and I'm like, who the actual fuck gives a fuck about my wedding right now? Like, yeah. I am holding like one of my childhood best friend's child. Like, yeah. That is insane. Like, and then it just was a huge, it wasn't a huge reality check because I don't think I've been also consumed with wedding planning, but
I don't think you have.
Yeah. But it's kind of just like, who cares about the wedding? Like, you get married to be able to have this, you know?
Yeah.
I'm super excited for my wedding. I'm not wishing time away or to skip anything, but at the end of the day, it's so insignificant to like what the life you're going to build with your partner is and what that means.
Well, I just hit 1 year.
Yeah.
And not that it's insignificant, but like it's kind of what I always say. Like, it's just sad it's a distant memory and everyone's moved on and
yeah.
moved on. And like the beautiful thing is like you started this chapter with the person that you love. And there's so many more exciting things about that. You guys are in a partnership. Like, yes, you're going to start a family and you guys are like traveling together and living life together. And like that really is the main part of it. Like, who the fuck remembers details from my memory? From my wedding.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, of course there's memories and there's fun times and like it's fun and like I remember, like I have to look back at the pictures and remember like and relive it, but it's like, okay, years gone by and like my life's the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's
it's just
better.
Like, it's an amazing day, but also it's like, you're right, what in the grand scheme of things, like,
and a year has gone by and like you're on to the next thing. Like, I'm not saying you want to get pregnant right now, but like your next thing is like having a baby, you know, and then that's your next focus. Like, you're not thinking about anything else
like
now.
Getting a house and then getting a baby and then starting that chapter. And then it's like, unfortunately, I guess, fortunately and unfortunately, there's always something else to look forward to.
Yeah.
So there will be more.
So
birthday parties and, you know,
it's true.
Baby shower.
Baby shower. Looking back on your wedding, what was like important, I guess?
Looking back, what? Looking back
on your wedding, now that you're through it, like what was most important, I guess, like with the photos and your glam and your makeup and feeling good in your skin, like would you do anything different?
No, I think everything is fine. I mean, I've said that like maybe I could have had like picked out a better after party dress. So, like, I know that everything came out fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, to be clear, you didn't pick out an after party dress.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
And I would have.
Okay, that's it.
That was the only thing. Just because I was uncomfortable in my dress, which some girls choose to be in it all night. That's what I wanted, because I'm like, oh my God, you're spending so much on the dress. I don't want to have to use it for 2 hours. But I genuinely in the moment was like, I feel so uncomfortable. Everyone's stepping on it. This is no fun. I want us to dance all night. And I just want to be comfy.
Yeah.
You know? So that's what I realized in the moment. But I think that's really it. And like, the pictures of my wedding day were beautiful. I wish that I could have gotten more pictures the day before, but that wasn't even like the most important day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just so I can look back at them and have like more different ones. I feel like I'm always looking back at the same ones.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like, nothing else. I wouldn't change anything else. It's exactly how it should be. You know, like, what am I going to be thinking of? Like, things I could have done differently. Like, for what? To make myself depressed?
No. I think
there's always more. You can always do more. You can always have a better photographer. You can always have more details and more customization and a better dress and a better this.
No, I mean like beauty wise.
No, nothing.
I love
I
that.
liked my dress. I like my hair. I would do it again.
I think the ending statement that I want to say is you don't need to earn your beauty on your wedding day.
No.
If you are authentic to you, it's going to appear more confident to others. And I think the number one thing that makes a great wedding is like a happy, energized bride. So
Couldn't agree more.
make sure you're eating or else you won't have any energy. And you want to look back and say like, oh my God, that was me. Like,
yes.
Not like, oh my God, I went through hell to get there. Like for that day, you know?
Yeah, you don't want that to be your memory.
Yeah. Amazing, guys.
That's it. We don't have a mailbox section today.
It's okay. This was just like a really funsy catch-up wedding episode.
Yeah. So don't overdo it. Don't lose the plot. And enjoy your weddings that you're going to and that you're planning.
Love you. Go have a Topo Chico.